Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for learning how to shuffle for mid-November 2020. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Now let's see what's happening with you, Gemini. Well, things are not what they seem, apparently. That's what's happening. The overall energy for the reading. Something painful is surrounding all of this. I do see good energy in terms of something long-term, something marriage pops up here like crazy. And it doesn't have to be like one of those officially paper signed and, you know, but that kind of commitment shows up here. And it's looking solid and it's looking good on the surface. Now underneath it all, I see a lot of pain and a lot of confusion for some reason. So, starting off the reading, you get the Empress crossed by the Ten of Pentacles. Again, that person, that's the one for you. It's looking awesome in here. By these two cards, if you would only have these two cards, I would say, Gemini, you're happy, things are going great. But what's coming in your focus is the Nine of Swords. Not so happy here. And this is in your focus. So something is getting at you for some reason. Something's bothering you, something, you're not liking something that's happening in this commitment. In the recent past, the King of Cups, lots of love over there. The Strength here, again, the there's a marriage card. So the foundation of this is solid. It's standing on something really, really good here. However, again, something is kind of keeping you into this place of unsettled energy. In the immediate future, the Devil. That could be a lot of things, so I'm not going to go into all of those things until we clarify. I am getting something of you would have to deal with something, with some sort of a, possibly a pattern, where let's say you're having a fight with your significant other and then you try to fix it, but then you kind of try to fix it in the same way that you always did, and then yeah, it might work out for like 5 minutes and then you're back to where you started, you know, kind of deal. It comes in like that, like a pattern, like a karmic pattern between the two of you that probably needs to get fixed. And that's why this pain is here, possibly. Supporting this reading, the Two of Swords, lots of confusion. This is good energy to have here. In the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of it, the Page of Wands. This is Curious George to me. You know, it's like somebody that has that openness, that has that. A lot of people, when they're going through pain, through confusion, through all of that, they don't really have that openness anymore to see other options and ways out of that energy, right? You do. It's here, you know. You're hoping for, in your hopes and fears, you get the Magician. So you're kind of hoping for your manifestation to come to fruition. You're wishing for something to happen here, possibly a positive outcome, and you're kind of hanging on to that hope here. For the potential outcome, whatever it is you need to do, I feel like you'll do it. You know, you'll just kind of say at the end of it all, screw it, I'll do this. Because right now I feel like you're in thinking mode, thinking of whether or not you should do something, and I see you doing it in the end. When you've had enough, you're going to be like, screw it, I'm going in. So, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Three of Swords. The Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess. All right, so this is one of those situations where you went with something because it felt good. It was good in the moment. It felt like it was gonna bring you stuff. You know, you put in work, you put in effort, you put in a lot of stuff in here because your intuition told you this is it. This is good for me, so I'll do it. Now, what I see you doing is kind of beating yourself up for it. So you're kind of in that regret mode of why the hell did I do it? Why not? And that's me telling you, you know, why not? Because it felt good, right? So why not do it? We tend to put ourselves down for our past actions, even though in the moment it felt good. And that's all that matters, the moment, right? So why would we do that to ourselves? And I feel like you're kind of doing that to yourself right now. Let me clarify the Empress. The Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, something got very difficult when it comes to this person here, your person. Something got very, very difficult in this connection, in this interaction with this person. And the more difficult it got, the more you started thinking, and overthinking. And I feel like you kind of got stuck there in the overthinking phase. You're not even feeling the heaviness of it all anymore because you're not feeling your thinking. Let me see the Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah, the Sun, the Judgment, the Five of Cups. Somebody may have taken a decision here that flipped that whole energy. So I see here happiness, I see long-term, I see stability, I see everything that someone could ever wish for, right? And I feel like you had it with this person. You probably still do to some extent, but then the past interferes, or the future. With our mind, we create things like what can possibly happen. Lots of things. We never know. But we go there. We go everywhere but here. And we miss the point. And I feel like, again, it shows up as you can have this beautifulness to things, right? But something is keeping you in the past. Something may have happened where you got hurt, they got hurt. I don't know who the hell got hurt. What's important right now is that somebody's hanging on to that energy from then. And why? It's not allowing you to see the now, and in the now things might be completely different. You know? Let me clarify the Nine of Swords in your focus. Four of Cups, Five of Swords, Ace of Swords. Kind of going back and forth about whether or not you should do something to fix the situation. It's your struggle with yourself here that I see happening. So it has nothing to do with this person. It has nothing to do with what they did. Although, yeah, you could come and tell me, but they did this to me, so how can I do that? But they. It's not about them. It shows up here clearly, it's about you. There's a sense of disappointment, there's a sense of, but I really don't want this, but then why do I want this, but then it hurts me, but then I want it, but then I don't, you know? And at the bottom of it all, you do want to do something here to get yourself out of this. What you're doing to yourself is a little bit self-deceptive, is a little bit, you're kind of, how do I say this? Because it's, I mean, this is a clear energy of somebody that's hanging on to everything that they can outside of themselves to hold those circumstances responsible for what they're feeling. And it's not the case. It's coming from you. It's coming from your own sense of this sucks. It's coming from your own sense of going back and forth about what it is that you want to do and all of that. And it's hurting you. That's what's most important. Yeah, you can blame them. You can blame anyone. You know. But at the end of the day, again, you do want to do something to fix this and you're not. Let me clarify the... Four of Wands. Four of Swords, King of Pentacles, Six of Swords. All right. Somebody's really contemplating to leave something behind, something that's stable. Again, when our perception kind of distorts and it's coming from that confused and painful kind of place, we tend not to see that things didn't really change in the situation we're dealing with. We changed, our perception changed. And that's what's pushing us towards either going towards it or away from it. And I feel like somebody's really contemplating about leaving a situation, this stable situation, which again, in the cards, it looks like it's stable. Let me clarify the devil. Let's see what's going on here. The moon, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Wow. Yeah. What the problem is here is that somebody's not being honest with themselves. Could be you. Could be you, that you find this person as the person that can make you happy, is making you happy. Again, it could be even the situation that I explained earlier. The situation itself maybe has no issues, but the way we're seeing it is different now because of us, right? So I feel like these two coming together, these are telling me that you're not seeing the truth. The truth is hidden from you, and the truth is that this person makes you happy here. And you're not wanting to recognize that, you're not wanting to look at that, your action is not based on that, which is your truth. You know, it's based on what your mind is telling you to do. And your mind is always going to think it's protecting you, which is most of the times not the case. But Two of Swords here, let's see this. Knight of Cups, Three of Swords, the Death card. Okay, here's the answer here, right here. Open up your heart, be vulnerable, open up your heart. The pain is gonna go away. A lot of people think the reverse, right? But if I open up to this person, they're gonna hurt me. No, they're not. You're gonna hurt yourself. They have no access in hurting you unless you let them. But by not opening up, that's when the pain comes in. So I feel like by you doing this, it's gonna make the pain go away, the pain of the whole situation. And you're kind of trying to figure that aspect out. You know, trying to figure it out. Unfortunately, from your mind space here, that's a feeling that can not be thought of. Opening up your heart, but let's clarify the Page of Wands. In the hidden energies, Queen of Swords, King of Wands, Page of Swords. All right, yeah. You two appear here as this King of Wands and the Queen of Swords, right? Right. King and Queen, I mean, you know, you're acting like little, you know, this is your full potential for the both of you. The way you're handling all of the situation, not like this. You're handling it like pages, like, I'm not gonna give much because they're not gonna give much. If I'm not gonna text them, they're not gonna text me, so I'm not gonna text them first. If, you know, stuff like that, which is, no. Your potential is here. How you're acting upon it. So, let me clarify the Magician. Who dictates how you feel, if not you? You know? And who made the rules about they have to do this in order for me to do that? Fuck that. See what you did? You didn't do shit. I just dropped the cards. See, I got somebody pissed about the rules. Like, we have to follow the rules. No, you don't. The Magician, because there are no rules of life and love. You just feel it. For the Magician, you get the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups. All right, so you are manifesting. See, what did we say about those rules? You want them to come towards you. You're just sitting there like, they should come towards me. Okay, another rule, huh? Where's that rule book of yours, Gemini? I want to modify some things in there. I want to edit some stuff out. Let me clarify the Fool. Yeah, you're manifesting their movement towards you. Kind of just sitting there and waiting for them to do something. For the Fool, you get the Hierophant, the Hangman, the Eight of Cups. All right. There is still that pulling away out of this relationship. So I don't know who's doing that. I don't know who is who here. Somebody feels the need to walk away while the other person is just kind of waiting for things to happen. The person that does want to pull away from it, they're not moving either. Neither of you are moving. So the energy is kind of stagnant there in between the two of you, where neither of you are taking any kind of action to change the energy. Maybe you want this and they're appearing that they don't. I feel like the both of you want this at the end of the day, because I'm getting a good energy from the connection. How you're acting upon it is kind of keeping the energy stagnant. Of one waiting, the other one possibly wanting to go, but waiting too, not moving the energy. Let's see what the universe has. The Sun, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups. As I said, the connection, it has potential. It can get to this happy place here. And I feel like it will eventually. If that energy of stagnation is moved from at least one part, because then it'll force the other part to move as well. Only through love can this connection be fixed. Only by opening up to it. Not waiting, not being in the past, being in the future, no. What do you feel now about this person? Do you love them? It's that simple. And then you'll know what to do right now. Not based on the past, not based on what if they say that you don't know. So let's close it off with the Oracle of the Fairies card. The Wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. This reminds me you may need to connect a little bit with nature, which helps you connect to your senses. Keyword for feelings. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.